So your last time you cooked on a Sunday for yourself, what did you have?
So I think it was it last week? So you know what happened to me?
Go on.
In this whole process, Sundays is no longer what it used to be.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
So I don't tend to cook black necessarily. I'm just saying, I'm being honest out here. I think
Yorkshire pudding.
your appetite reduces as well.
Yeah.
So I noticed that I used to be able to eat loads and loads. Now I know when I need to stop.
Affinity Xtra, be extra.
Yeah, my people, it's your boy here, Roger Moore on Affinity Xtra, celebrating gospel music of black origin. This is how we do it, blickety black, oh, I'm not sure, blankety blank, I can't remember. Blackety black. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, you just thought, wow, somebody from out of town's in town, you know what I'm saying? You know, somebody, you know, so if you guys haven't recognized the accent is not southern, you know what I'm saying? It's not extreme north, you know what I'm saying? It's the mid north on the red side of the Pennines, you know what I'm saying?
The red side.
You know what I'm saying? So sorry guys, I know my history, you know what I'm saying? I paid attention about the Civil War and everything like that still, yeah, the War of the Roses, you know what I mean? I paid attention anyway, so yeah. I don't know if Nicole knows about the but anyway, I'm gonna introduce Sister Nicola in the flesh in the studios, because last time we spoke it was via Zoom. Was it via Zoom or
it was Zoom?
Zoom, yeah, Zoom is, you know, and it was a great conversation. And we got even more greater conversation today, you know, both great conversations. I know it's going to be a great conversation today, you know, and it's just cool having somebody in instead of doing the whole Zoom thing from out of town. And I thought we have to take the opportunity to get an edge down. And God's willing, Nicola will be seeing a lot more of Nicola in the future on Affinity Xtra, hearing her voice, her sound, and hopefully her songs on the station and everything like that. But just to give you a picture, this is not the first. I've known Nicola for a long time. I don't want to make myself sound too old, but for a couple of decades, something like that.
Wow.
I remember myself looking at sound young, but no, definitely. I think that what was great with the scene in the early 2000s was that this circuit naturally lent itself outside of London. We did naturally gravitate to each other's cities, whether it was Manchester, Bristol. We had a little mini circuit going on. I know within the Church of God Prophecy and New Testament, there was that natural circuit that we had around our churches around the country, where it's Sheffield and different cities. So we could easily we had a little mini network going on. Having you know, I remember I was saying to Adas, and they says, "Oh, look, there's Nicola." He goes, "I know Nicola." You know, saying one church man and a brother there. Yeah, we used to go camp together, and they sort of like, "Oh, we're a small world and whatsoever." So, what was absolutely fantastic back then, and I think that we don't have today, we had a circuit, and I think that was a massive strength. And I got to know Nicola. You know, doing gigs, going to Manchester, doing music as a female in a male-driven world, and being alone in that as well, you know, and producing, bringing that new music and touring, you know what I mean? You know, it's not like you had a big massive tour situation going on. You just got up there and do it yourself, man, you know what I'm saying, which is fantastic, in the van and everything like that. Yeah, and it is there, it's just laughing now, you know what I'm saying, this big massive van, you see little Nicola there, you know, in it, and I think it was just that energy was absolutely beautiful, man, and when it came to your ministry, man, and we're still here, and we give God the glory and thanks, because if you want to look back at the first interview that I did with Nicola, it was about literally God, the miraculous power of God taking care of you through the journey, through the accident, and he's still taking you through right now the rehab process, you know what I'm saying, the long rehab process. So on that note, guys, you know, I'm going to today I'll work out the theme for today's edge by the time we get to the end of it. You know what I'm saying, I might make it churchy and says, you know, I might put a little churchy spin to it, but I'll work out the theme by the end of it. But I just want to go with the vibe anyway. So yeah, and no, 100% is, you know, really give us a picture now, because according to Instagram is sometimes fake news. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's amazing things. I do control how my Instagram shows, so you would think certain things. People think I go to gym every day according to my Instagram, and I really don't. I go weekly, not daily. You know what I'm saying? You know, but because I know how to play about my algorithms and stuff, well, just post what I need to post. Yeah. But definitely, sis, there's been an incredible journey from the last time we spoke to now. Like jaw-dropping, incredible. Like. Guys, everyone's like, "Watch it, calm down, man, calm down." Listen, before after pictures is something that I fortunately haven't been in a position to be able to do. There's no point before and after picture, because I just don't change. And it'd be inappropriate for me to show my changes, because you know I'm a Christian man and all these things anyway. So yeah, but sorry, get myself in trouble with the missus. But Nicola has an incredible before and after picture that I still scratch my head and cannot believe to this day, because you know when you know the person, it's when you go on Instagram, guys, and you look and you go, I don't know that person, but that's amazing. But when you know the person, it's totally utterly amazing. So sis, with all that, you know, I always do this to everybody, guys. You know me already. I always bring these intros and thinking, do you stalk the person? You know what I'm saying? I have to do movie. I have to know who I'm talking to, people. Yeah. But no, 100% sis. What? Talk to us. Like we spoke about literally a year ago. You just started walking. Is that right?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. You just literally was like, was that a year? Yeah. Year and a bit. Yeah, just before Christmas.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was we spoke, and you said, Roger, I give God the glory because I just started walking. You know what I'm saying? And literally 2 weeks or two before.
Wow.
Now you just finished doing a jog. And I'm going, hold on a second. Is this angel that couldn't walk? He's not doing jog, and she's there lifting up weights. Wow. And guys, do not think it's easy to lift up the weights, man. You know what I'm saying? And just doing an amazing fitness journey. You know what I'm saying? So please, give me a picture of the mindset. What drove you that way? What's your drive? Because a lot of us, man, we struggle. You know what I mean? With the drive. What was the driving force behind that? Because a lot of people would have stayed in bed and just did the whole just eat. You know what I mean? So just eat out, man. You know what I'm saying? Nando's, you know what I mean? Get that mango and lime down your flavor down your, and you're nice. You know what I'm saying? So what was the difference?
So first of all, I didn't even remember that it was a year ago, but then I just had a picture of my face on the video from the Affinity Xtra Edge interview, and I remember how round my face was on the picture. But I actually felt like I'd looked the best that I'd looked in a very long time. Yeah. But I didn't care because, like you said, I just learned to walk. So my mind was like, wow, I'm moving forwards, and I was just so happy to be able to have some independence and walk the street by myself. And it was great. I wasn't working at the time. I'd been off sick for about a year up to that point. And it was my greatest desire was to be able to walk again. So to see that happening, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like my dream has come true. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna I'd put on a stone, and I was like, I'm gonna try and lose that stone somehow. Cool. But I'd never tried to lose weight before.
Okay, cool.
I'd never tried any diets. I'd always gone to the gym and stuff. I can admit now, I didn't know what I was doing. And for any of you guys who go to the gym and you're not seeing results, maybe it's time to actually speak to someone, a PT or someone that you know who's had results, and reassess, because I was doing stuff, but then I was also eating the same stuff. So what happened was I started to track my calories and what I was eating and how many calories I was eating.
Come on now.
And in the first month, I think I'd lost about 5 pounds. And when you see that first 1 pound come off on a scale, you're like, oh my gosh, this works, Roger. Like, this is legitimately for real. Honest to God, I used to pick up the scales, try it again, and I thought something might be wrong with these scales. Maybe it's not true. But every week, a pound or so was dropping off. So after that first month, I'd lost 5 pounds. I was like, right, okay. Then my best friend, who's also a fitness mentor, she put out a snap on her stories saying, I'm looking for 10 women who want to change their lifestyle, want to lose 10 pounds, up to 10 pounds in a month. I was like, right, I lost 5 pounds last month, so let me
go for it.
Join this challenge.
Yeah.
It was called the Slim Thick Challenge. Basically, you cut out carbs, all the bad carbs, potatoes, bread, rice, all the stuff that we grow up on.
Hold on a second, to press a pause for people. Nicola's destroyed every Caribbean home Sunday dinner. She's absolutely decimated it. So you cannot have roast potatoes and you cannot have rice and peas and chicken. No. You can have the peas, the kidney beans steamed by themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But she said, on the rice flex, man. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, by the way, that's my life right now. But anyway, but she's just destroyed. So no roast potato, guys. Auntie Betty's, let it go. Yeah. Is it Betty or Betsy?
Auntie Bessie's.
Bessie's, yeah, Bessie's. Auntie Bessie's, leave it in us there, leave it alone. And get some butter squash and cut it up anyway. So, but anyway, go on, Karen.
Yeah. So all those bad carbs, bread, you know, your sandwiches, crisps, chocolate, lamb, literally everything that you have in your diet. It was like removing those things, pasta. So I started the first few days. I was like, I'm gonna have to go shopping because I don't have the things.
you just said a load of stuff. And I'm thinking, what's left in the shop?
So it was like, at first, my body was like not happy about it. But because I could see where I wanted to go and I'd signed up, I'd committed.
Okay, cool. I like that. I like that.
So I was like, no, I'm going to do this. So did the shopping, got all the stuff. And then because I'm a foodie, I like to cook.
Okay, cool.
And I like to cook extravagant, interesting meals. So for me, this was not about denying myself of nice food. This was about, right, I'm going to have to get creative in how I'm cooking because I still want to eat good.
Okay, cool. We can live with that.
So I followed the diet and within that month, I lost 9 pounds. So that was I was over the stone in 2 months that I'd set the goal of reaching.
Okay, cool.
Within that, I was walking and I started working out in that second month from home.
Cool.
Following Mr. and Mrs. Muscle, and I think Kiera Lachey was following her as well. Just simple 30-minute routines. I think it was 3 times a week, something like that. So
cool.
So I'd reached the goal and was really pleased. And then I was like, well, this works. Why am I going to stop? Because I'm not 100% happy with how I wasn't at my BMI. Cool. So I was like, I'm short, I'm 5 foot.
BMI, guys, is the most soul-destroying thing for black people out there.
I don't think it is. You know what? I don't think it is.
You know, I'm overweight according to my BMI.
Yeah, but you're clearly not, are you, Roger? So, you know, you got to use common sense here. Common sense, yeah?
Okay, cool.
At least be close to it or something. Yeah. So I was like, do you know what? Yeah. I want to get to... 11, no, I think it was 12 stone or something like that.
Okay, cool.
So I started off at 13 stone 11 as a 5'0" woman.
You're 5'0"?
I'm 5. Don't start on this.
Okay, cool. So you know, no, don't worry. Sandy's shorter than you, so don't worry about it, man. You're not shorties. Go on, sorry guys.
So I was like, right. So I'd got from 13'11" to 12'11", and I was like, cool. You know what? I'm gonna carry on with this.
That's good.
So I upped my routine, and just I saw that this was helping my body to heal. So I used to have a lot of back problems from the accident. It was really difficult, but I found that the working out was actually helping the body, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, I was finding that I was able to lift things a lot better. My movement was better. I was walking faster, and it was just an overall like, wow, this is life-changing.
Yeah, man.
And then it told me that it starts here in the mind.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it does.
Do you know what I mean?
It does, yeah.
We tell ourselves we can't do certain things, and so we don't do certain things. What I've noticed with health and fitness is it's about the consistency. You're not going to see the change in one day.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people want the change in one day without doing anything. But you have to be able to sacrifice, number one. So that came in the foods that I was eating and the way I was cooking. And that also came with me getting up and deciding every single day, I'm still committed to this and putting that work in. I'd never stepped into a gym. By the way, this was all from my house.
Because I'm thinking now, so I'm thinking, I noticed you never really hit gym at the beginning.
Because I couldn't.
Yeah.
My local gym is about 20... It's about a 15-minute drive. That's the gym I used to go to. Yeah. Because of my injuries, I can't drive. So I had no choice but to work out from home. But that's all I knew.
Yeah. Cool.
So it didn't matter. Cool. It didn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It was like, I'm in it, but I'm in it from home.
Yeah.
And I wasn't working at the time. So I had all the time in the world to actually commit to this. And then it just became a lifestyle.
Good. Take that on board, people. A lifestyle, man.
It became lifestyle.
So was you training every day at this stage now? Because you was doing 3 times a week.
I'd gone to 3, then I'd gone to 4, then I'd gone to 5.
Okay, cool. And 2 rest days.
2 rest days.
Cool.
Rest days. I didn't understand rest days until I needed the rest days, and it was like
until you get to my
it was crazy. It was crazy. And then I never used to drink either. I now drink probably 2-3 liters maybe.
Of wine?
Maybe 2 liters a day. Yeah.
What's that? Wine?
Water. No, I don't drink alcohol. No. I'm not a drinker. But yeah, the water is really, really, really important. Now I get dehydrated quickly as a result of that change in culture of me deciding, right, I'm gonna take the water. Also, getting enough sleep, a good 7 hours is really important in terms of the body repairing itself. And you just see your body, Roger, in a whole different way.
Yeah.
Like my body, if my body's not well or fit,
you feel it.
You can't do what you need to do.
Okay, got you.
And my goal, Roger, one of my main motivations was I knew I was going to be going back to work at some point. And then I got a start date back to work on a phased return for the 15th of March. It's coming up to almost a year now. I have never had one sick day.
And a lot of people in your position would have had plenty.
So even my immune system, even my immune system has been significantly transformed as a result of this. I knew that going back to work was going to be a challenge because of the physical challenges that I still have. And I wanted to have my body as strong as possible to meet the demands.
Yeah, fit for purpose, man. And that's amazing. I want to go back to the almost cold turkey effect that you must have felt. Now, people do not belittle the fact that basically taking roast potato out your diet, taking rice and peas out your diet, taking chocolates out your diet, which I struggle with. I don't actually, but taking out all these things out your diet, there's actually, it's like a drug. And taking these things out your diet is a massive struggle. And I think that is the biggest problem for a lot of fitness coaches. They say that, they do whatever they do with you in the gym, but you go home and have a KFC. You know what I'm saying? And food is 80% of your fitness journey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you really take that to account, really and truly, it really just that part for me is really important, that you had to make that difference. As much as you lost the £5, it's actually changing your food and making all the now you didn't go vegan, did you?
No.
Okay, cool.
Definitely not. No thanks.
No. Shut that down quick, you know what I'm saying? So you still yam pork?
I'm not really a pork fan. I'll have a bacon sandwich as a treat now and again.
Okay, great.
But pork chops and all that is not really my sort of thing, though.
What a slice of gammon?
Definitely not.
What gammon fire,
I never grew up on gammon, and my stepmom cooks it every Christmas, and I'm just like, I can't do it.
Okay. With me, I'm calm with that anyway. Still, people go say, "Oh, Roger, you sound not West Indian."
But a lot of West Indians love gammon.
You know what I'm saying? They don't tell nobody though. You know what I'm saying? Put that pineapple and mashed potato next to it, it's fire. But anyway, let's digress too much on the food there part. But listen, But it's fantastic about you really making a breakaway from that, because I know that from your Instagram, it's not just the exercising, it's the food, and also the type of foods and how you eat the foods and how you doing it. You still have the odd cheap day where, you know what I'm saying, out there still. You said that we were really big smile going, I'll go eat on cheap day too, like special day, dancing in the morning, I'm gonna eat the place down today. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a reward, isn't it? And I think with health and fitness and nutrition, like, you have to reward yourself when you deserve a reward. If you don't deserve it, then I don't have it because I don't deserve it.
So is a bad thing for me, guys. My cheat day was just going to maybe McDonald's and KFC and get one of them stuff. Got to a stage that I weaned myself off takeaway food that much that my cheat day, I didn't like the taste of the food, so I started to just eat. You know what I'm saying? So now I can't. I struggle to. My cheat day is the most disgusting day I eat food. Like yesterday now, so I'm gonna put it out there, you know. So I cooked dinner, you know what I mean, and I had some seasoning and stuff. So, you know, the illustration. So I had some chicken. I don't eat much chicken. I have more fish now. So we had some salmon and we had that. So I got some jerk seasoning, put it on top of the chicken and stuff after. But now what I put on the side of it was this. You know what I'm saying? I got butter squash, sliced it up, carrots, sweet potato. There's this vegetable my wife likes, pak choy. You know what I'm saying? Had some kale, sweet corn, red kidney beans, and mushrooms. So I had that in the steamer, hot that all up, did the food, no rice, no potato. You know what I'm saying? And I hand it down there still to people, and I put some peppers in there just to make it, give it a little bit of flavor in there still. So in the steamer, because a little trick with the steamer, you just keep the flavors going around because you got different things going on. And just pure silence, no moaning. Everyone cleaned off the plates and says, "Yeah, man, let's go on." So that's just an alternative idea out there. I felt good there. So on a Sunday then. So what happened with your Sunday yesterday?
So I was eating at my auntie's yesterday.
So that was your cheat day.
So it wasn't my cheat day. It was a day that popped up. That I couldn't avoid. Okay then. So your last time you cooked on a Sunday for yourself, what did you have? So I think it was it last week? So you know what happened to me?
Go on.
In this whole process, Sundays is no longer what it used to be.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
So I don't tend to cook black necessarily. I'm just saying, I'm being honest out here. I think
Yorkshire pudding.
Your appetite reduces as well.
Yeah.
So I noticed that I used to be able to eat loads and loads. Now I know when I need to stop.
No, I feel you now.
So I might cook something like a bit of salmon with maybe some sweet potato. Yeah, man. Or maybe some quinoa or bulgur wheat. Corn on the cob is one of my staple side veggies.
Cool, all day.
Corn on the cob, I absolutely love it. With maybe some other veg, some steamed broccoli, some steamed carrots or whatever, and it's enough. It's more than enough. But gone are the days where I have to eat black food on a Sunday. Sometimes, in fact, last week I wasn't that hungry. I had a bowl of soup.
And you know what's, and I said to people this. The scary thing is that we. I don't know over blackanize this, but I always say to people, says we had natural diets from the Caribbean are actually slave food because it's basically flour. Dumpling is just basically flour and oil. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying, to fill you. All these things to fill you. It's a diet that's meant for you to be working 12 to 13 to 14 to 15 hours a day, come home and sleep. So them foods are built for that. Not for being a social worker sitting down all day long. But we yam the same way and wonder why our bodies are all over the place in our community. So no, that's absolutely a valid point. And there is Caribbean ways to do this, and I think we need to be encouraging West Indian recipe makers out there and whatever to really promote and push better ways of cooking our food, you know what I'm saying, and whatsoever, instead of using all this salty stuff that we utilize. I see too many of our people in eat as much as want Chinese, eat as much Nando's every week and whatever, and we just need to just definitely take a curve of that. So if I think, guys, I think you probably say, Roger, you're focusing too much on the food, but I think that's a major part that I picked up from Nicola.
It is the nutrition. Because like I said, I was working out at the gym 2 or 3 times a week and eating whatever I wanted and nothing was changing. I was just putting on more pounds
Yeah.
over the years and
Yeah.
didn't even realize I was.
So, okay then. So you're getting past lift off now. So you got the you got the £10 off.
Yeah.
You're going hitting up a stone off now. You're taking it up to another level now. You're training 4 times a week and
Yeah.
whatsoever now. Now, obviously, a lot of you've almost gone back to Nicola's 16-year-old size. I think you know, because you did a picture the other day. You're 20, some 11-year challenge.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know, and I was like, you kind of looking kind of different to what you was 2011. So
Yeah.
she's smiling now. But
Yeah.
if you're listening in, guys, she's smiling, green teeth, going, yeah, man, of course it is.
Do you know what it is? Right. Everywhere I go, I'm turning 40 this month in 2 weeks' time or something like that. Is it next
Yeah,
week? I think
yeah,
it's next
cool.
week. And people just keep going, are you in your 20s? And I'm like, no, I'm not in my 20s. But on a serious note, in the beginning, when you start to lose weight, you notice first. You notice little changes. You notice maybe your face looks a little bit smaller. You can start to fit in maybe the next jean size down. And then other people start to notice in your family. And then strangers start to notice. And because I was away from work for such a long time, I'd go back into my schools, and one of the first things people would say is, oh my gosh, you have lost so much weight. And I'm like, obviously it's been nearly 2 years in a pandemic, but it's one of them things that even your mind has to get used to.
Yeah,
so you'll
yeah,
see
yeah.
yourself in the
Yeah,
mirror,
yeah.
walking past the mirror at home, and you're like, who's that? Honestly, for the first 4 or 5 months, I was like, who is that?
Once again, you did do a post where you had some of your old clothes in it. If it so guys,
Wow.
It is definitely not me stalking. Go to Nicola's Instagram. Yeah, her journey's all on there still. Yeah, and I was like, hold on a second, because you know when you see people do it and you're thinking,
You think it's fake, don't you?
You think it's like,
Yeah.
right, can you lose that much
Yeah.
weight and whatever,
Yeah.
and not have everything just pulled
Yeah.
out of you or whatever.
Yeah.
But you raw did it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And the thing is, I wasn't even going to take that picture. I was about to put these things in the charity shop bag. And then I picked them up and I saw how wide they were. And I was just like, no.
So, in terms of sizes, how many sizes difference are you now?
So I was about a 16. I'm now a 10. So it's like 3 dress sizes down.
Okay. And
Yeah.
that's a loss of about 2 stones.
No, I lost 3 stone 7.
That's a couple babies right there, man.
Literally.
3. Once again, 3.
It's about 6, maybe could be 6 babies there.
Okay, my wife hates this, but have you ever had any, I wouldn't say haters, inappropriately comments like, okay, don't lose any more weight?
So today,
Okay, it's coming out.
I posted a picture from the weekend. I was out and stuff, and I posted this picture on Instagram, and someone said, "Oh, looking really skinny." So I replied, "No, not skinny, more healthy."
Wow.
They were asking, "Are you trying to lose more because you look really skinny?" I don't think I look skinny, by the way, guys. So I replied that, and then she said, "To be honest with you, some of us out here are quite jealous of you."
Oh.
Lol. So yeah, I have had, different comments, and I don't mind because everyone's entitled to how they feel.
Is it a cultural thing that we seem to be very lapsadaisy with curves and size?
I think that there's a mindset that the older you get, you should look bigger. I think that's what we have bought into, and it's normal to get fat as you get older. Whereas for me, and I think people think that it's all about image and it's all about how you look,
cool,
but
yeah.
actually,
Functionality.
I want longevity. I'm gonna have kids in my 40s, Roger. So for me, even that, it's like putting yourself in a position and a place to be at your healthiest.
Come on.
That you're going to be able to, number 1, conceive, and number 2, actually give birth to these children. So I'm thinking
Real talk.
that far ahead.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because actually, it's not that far ahead. Do you know what I mean? So it's making sure that you can give God the glory in and through your body. And the Bible talks about it. We hear it from sermons. We hear it dropped at us like that. But nobody practically says you need to take responsibility for this. And I feel like, imagine like God has giving you these opportunities to do this, that and the other, but my back, but my leg, but I can't get up, and all these excuses. And it's like, but if you're ready and your body's ready, you can go on that mission and you can do it for a longer season of time. So I don't want to wait till I get in my 60s and be like, if only I did go to the gym.
Come on. Yeah, man.
No, that's not the right way.
And I seen her for, you know, and I always said my nan, you know, they wanted to operate on her arthritis, but because of her size, you know what I mean. And she said to me, like, you know what I mean, and anyone who knows me, I love my nan to bits, man. And she always said to me, Roger, because you know I'm the oldest grandchild, so I'll be down there and she'd be like, we love the cake too much, Roger. We love the cakes, man. I'm like, but nan, but like, you know what I mean, but she said, love the cakes. And her brothers were a lot more rude. He said, listen, she was skinny before, you know, Roger. Her brothers always, but the thing is, you know, it's something that, you know, in our community we need to stop doing it. You know what I mean? Stop torturing ourselves
and
by
making
doing
excuses.
Yeah.
It's like I was talking to someone and I basically said, I love me more than I love crisps. If crisps is my weakness, let's put the bag of crisp on the table, the Walker's cheese and onion, all right? Look them in the eye and ask yourself a question. Do I love this more than I love me? Got to a point I was like, go, see ya.
I'm saying go away to try cheese and onion anyway. But I mean, I'm a crisp person at all. But no, I feel you on that. And that's a really valid point. And I think that we have to look at these foods, look at the KFCs. It's got to stage now, because I could eat KFC all day long. You know what I mean? A chicken fish. Not chicken fish.
Chicken fillet
burger. Yeah, all
Mine
day
was
long.
a Zinger Tower.
Zinger Tower.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't do them crazy stuff, man. I'm a boring guy, so I have to lettuce and mayo, and that's it. Me done. And then a few years later, I smelled KFC and I felt sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just weird. And a more graphic note, guys, as well. You know, I've had 2 friends who died of colon cancer just before they turned 40. Yeah. And, you know, a few years back, I was about a year older than them. And that really hit me. You know what I mean? And they did everything to change their diet to try and fight it. Yeah. And they said to me, Roger, change your diet from now. Yeah. And I cut out I haven't eaten McDonald's much from then. People can say, oh, you're scared into that, but I really have trained myself not to do it. And you know what I mean? And I got weaned off it and whatsoever. So it's like, we need to do it because we are killing ourselves on these foods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 100%, you know, 1000%. But listen, guys, I want to definitely, I got Nicola here in the flesh now. You know, we're focusing on all the health stuff, and Instagram is definitely inspirational health stuff. The walking, the riding, the running, like the running part. Yes, I'm gonna come show. The one thing I can't do, guys, is run without a football in front of me. I can run, but anyone who knows me in the gym, I am very alpha male kind type of person. So if a girl is beating me in a race, I will do my best. I'll make sure that I'll beat the girl in a race. So I'm that type of guy, you know, traditional man and all that business and stuff, you know. So so I always, everyone knows me for like the gym, man. I always tease ladies, but even when they beat me on press ups. But no, we've seen all these great parts of the journey now. Music wise, you know, we know he is a great minister of gospel, and you know, you really started a very powerful song last year. I seen you perform it at the GX Awards, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you're not singing somebody else's story, you're singing your own song, you know what I'm saying, your own story. And when you know the person singing their own story, it's like, for real? It's not just you know what I mean, it's not somebody that you're actually talking from life experience. Now, what's the next plan? When do people look? I'm putting you on the spot by this the public, let your fans know and everything like that. You know what I mean? And all that business. When is Nicola's? I believe, would it be your 3rd album?
It will be, yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I remember the 1st, 2nd. Yeah, it will be 3rd. Yeah, cool.
3,
Because I remember you bought out the single.
Yes.
That was a very Afro start. What I can't remember the name of the song it was. Oh, this is my story. This is my story. Yeah. I was gonna say it's a hymn anyway. So this is my story. Yeah. And when COVID lick. Yeah. Yeah, it was saying, and then life. Obviously, journey's been crazy journey now. You brought out the song that you did last year. Yeah. And then, do you believe you'll be able to drop something this year, 2022?
Definitely. It really needs the music video. the song that's going to come next, the music video is going to kind of capture the story and the journey of the last sort of 2 years. And I really want to be able to tell that. I don't want to just share the song without the story. And I kind of feel like the album that I wrote was written prophetically. Like, okay. So I understand why it didn't come out in 2019.
Okay, brilliant.
Every song will make more sense now because of the season that I'm in now.
Crazy.
And so, yeah, definitely this year, some music will be coming. I'm working on lots of different things at the moment that are not necessarily directly music related, but within the arts field and sector. And it's making sure that you're contributing to the scene and contributing to the legacy of gospel music within this country. I think for me that's essential, for my contribution to be of value. You know what I mean? There's like you said, there's so much history and so much wealth, and it's not about just taking, it's about giving back also as well.
100%. Yeah.
You know. And yeah, it's a great time. There's so many resources within the UK. You cannot say that there's no support and there's no this. There's so many resources in this country, and it's about tapping into those resources as much as you can, really. But no, really excited to be coming back. It's really strange because I know that I'm going to have to do a photo shoot soon, right? And the image and everything has changed. So even that, it's kind of like, whoa. Someone sent me a message, right, and said, when your photo shoot drops, like, oh my gosh. And I was like, you know, when you suddenly think, wow, yeah, like that's going to be really different. Like everything it just feels really different.
That's going to be interesting because I've seen, because I was thinking today we're going to do some pictures anyway for Nicola later, and at first I'm thinking, oh my god, like, because you have to do coaching. I don't think coach Nicola knows what she does when it comes to her poses. You know what I'm saying? She knows. I try. She born ready, as I said. You know, when it comes to that look and whatever. But no, so you know, when you could talk about music videos, are we seeing dancing in there as well?
Well, that's my background. I started off as a dancer. So 100%.
So I'm always confused. Why is Nicola got dancers in her? You know what I mean?
That's so interesting, really?
Yeah, so before, cause you always have dancers in it. You always do dance routines. I'm thinking, in the Church of God movie that she's doing right here still. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's always been that danciness in your thing, you know, and it's been, you know, it's been like, what's going on here? Because obviously I'm a church boy, you know. You know, we dance. The only dancing we do is next to the bar and just having the J2O. But I think that's really, so you would bring that in.
There'll definitely be an element of that, but also the kind of video for the song that I'm thinking of is going to capture the fitness journey as well. So I want some visuals that are going to actively capture me, like running, all the things that I've been doing to carry the story. Something that's not normally done. Do you know what I mean? Because I think people know the story, but I think
you want to bring it together into one. That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. That would be weird, like in a music video in your gym gear, like. But, do you know what I mean?
Videographers out there, holler out the girl. You know what I'm saying? Send your proposals in to Nicola. I'm doing mine, so I'll be top of the list.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So but I don't do Pennine, so you know me. Don't do up the hills in Pennine, because trust me, guys, it's not the one, man. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very cold. But no, definitely. I think that that's great, sis. And I think I'll just definitely encourage you to really go hard on it. You know what I'm saying? I really want you to really do great stuff anyway. So yeah. Now, I want to end off, make sure, cool. I want to make sure that I want to end up on the right now. So guys, so we got a fitness journey. We're cool with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, are you going to, so I'm going slightly back to the fitness journey.
Yeah.
What's next with the fitness journey? Because it looks like you, as the person said, you're not going to lose no more weight, are you?
So I've got a few more pounds to lose to hit my goal weight, which is absolutely fine. And what's next is I'm going to be, so I did my first race, my first 5K, absolutely loved it. And I'm wanting to do either another 5 or another 10 and raise funds for Affinity Xtra. So if anyone's listening and they would like to sign up to join running for Affinity Xtra. It's probably going to be over the summertime when we can all do it. And you don't even have to be in Manchester. You could be in any city, and we'll do this race. It'll be, you know, a personal goal for yourself, meeting a goal for yourself. One of the most amazing things was crossing over that finish line, knowing that I was in a wheelchair like not so long ago.
Crazy.
and that contrast of I'm here running this race, and it was just amazing. I was running for an organisation called Black Women in Business and Professionals, and so I'd always said the next one I'm going to do is for AX. So Roger's going to be joining me.
Yeah.
Without a ball.
Yeah, without
hopefully.
a ball, man. So, and Mello said as well. So, Mello.
He did. So we're going to try and get as
He's gonna
many.
blame his back, he's going to say, my back's gone, Roger. My back's gone.
And do you know what? Even if that's the case, even if you can only
can
walk
walk
it, you can walk it. Do you know what I mean? We've got grace.
He's going to beat me up for that, you know.
No, we've got grace. And do you know what? Do you know what? People really will support because you're doing it for a great cause.
Cool. Can we go past the Theatre Dreams on the route?
If you want to.
Okay, cool. For anyone who don't know, that's Old Trafford.
Which Roger clearly loves. Not everyone in Manchester is a fan of Man United, but hey.
There's a minority that supports Man City, but
Wow.
you know what I mean?
The shade is real.
but no, 100%. And I think that's great. So guys, watch that space. We're gonna be supporting it, and obviously we're definitely gonna be supporting it and definitely be taking part. So everybody's ready to go out there. So I don't know if it'll be a big trip going up to Manchester this summer. Hopefully before the do early June. I'll be good, man. You know what I'm saying? Just in the heat, man. I want it in the heat, and so you sweat.
Really?
I love doing things in the heat.
So one of the other things that I'm going to be doing
I'm West Indian.
is I'm hoping to do the cycle to Blackpool from Manchester. So there's a 60-mile cycle ride.
I don't do bikes. I do exercise bikes. I do 60 miles on my exercise bike.
So that's one of my other goals for this year. Yeah.
Crazy.
Listen, Roger,
That's you know what, guys? That is all good. All good.
Roger, I used to watch people walking on the TV and pray to God that one day when I get up from here, I'm going to be a different somebody. It's just the transformations. No, that's beautiful. No, that's definitely crazy. Cool. And I think we don't have to, like, guys, you know, and I want anyone who's listening to this journey of Nicola, I don't want us to all have to wait to a life-threatening situation to really appreciate what God's blessed us with. And I think this is why we're here, myself and Nicola, talking about our life journeys, about our negative parts of our life journeys, the struggles that we've had, and where we are, what we're doing right now, and what's caused us to. We don't want you need to go through the causes that we had to get through to get to who we are today. Just bypass it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Listen to us. Get out from your bed from now. Don't have to wait. I had my friends tell me who are dying from cancer, change your diet, Roger. Cut out that rubbish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but I've cut a lot of stuff out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, I shouldn't really need my friends to be dying of cancer to really have a look at my diet. You know what I'm saying? And that's a reality. That is a hard talk. And to this day, guys, I'm I wouldn't say traumatized. I wouldn't say grieving. Impacted, because it's not grieving. It's just hits me. You know what I'm saying? You know what my friends could be doing right now. You know what I'm saying? What I know that was doing, because he'll be part of his station right now. He reuses audio, his teachings on there as well all the time. So it's real crazy, guys, and it's something that we have to take very, very serious within the kingdom. And he took his health seriousness. It's just that extra level that just go KFC, get some food, or just go, the little just cudders, and he could just put something in the steam and just have it fresh. You know what I mean? So it's that real challenge, man. You know what I'm saying? But on the musical thing, just on a little fun part to end off, sis. Yeah, what has been your go-to album over this period? It's got to be a go-to song. You know, when you're just going through, you just getting it all vexed, and you just press play on a particular track. I think there's been a few in this season. I loved The Voice of God by Dante Bowe.
Okay.
I Believe for It as well by CC Winans, that new one, that's been an incredible song. Gyra, Maverick City. And I think on my Spotify playlist, I've gone back to the old school stuff.
Come on.
You know, the songs that you don't hear on radio anymore. Sometimes I've just gone back and I've just been like, thank you, Lord. Like some of Donald Lawrence's stuff. Just some of the old stuff that brought you through that can still bring you through now.
Yeah, 100%.
And those songs are so important. We cannot lose the value and treasure in those songs. Like some of them we got saved on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like the Kirk Franklin, the early Kirk Franklin albums, we got saved on, and you know what I mean? Like they meant so much. Imagine Me. That's a great classic song. There's just so many. Mad. No, 100%. I think that's why my favorite time is listening to Music Geek and when Michelle straight after Cutie Jazz. I was listening to that yesterday.
And it's just like you go from just 2 hours of just pure like.
Remember
them times, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it just brings us to some songs you're thinking. Yeah, that moment, you know what I'm saying, and the lyrics of it is absolutely fantastic. But listen, sis, I had nothing but say thanks for just being available to talk to us and being also open. Because a lot of people are very, very closey about their journey with fitness, and just go, Pam, here I am, £20.50 if you want a consultation service with myself for 1 hour. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's £100 thereof per month.
And I'm not trying to be a PT or a fitness mentor or anything. Like I always say, my inbox is open. Like if anyone wants any support or any help, it's just sharing the knowledge and experience that you've had that hopefully it might help someone else. Yeah,
100%. 100%. Listen, guys, we are on Affinity Xtra. We're here to celebrate gospel music of black origin, but also we're here on the edge talking about the things that you have a squeaky bum time thinking about. So you're just going, oh my gosh, this is an uncomfortable ride. But these are real life situations so we can learn from, and it's going to be on YouTube. You might be listening into the station, but 100% YouTube. So please, guys, this is something that you can forward onto your friends. Listen to Nicola's journey, and hopefully we'll have part 3. And Nicola will be a gymnast in the next Olympics, you know what I'm saying, and doing backflips and whatever they're still. People say, but we actually out here and she fly up and down like so. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't, Roger, I can't.
We speak it and we speak it and we believe. Raise your hands, brethren. so we hear.
Wow.
I don't know. Any last words, sis?
Just go for it. It's 2022. We're still at the beginning, first quarter of the year. Make the change, and trust me, by the end of 2022, if you're consistent and if you commit to it, you will see the results that you planned and that you set out to have.
Amen. Listen, guys, this is Roger and Sister Nicola. Over and out, man.
Thank you for watching the content we're putting out. Listen, make sure that you are liking, subscribing and following us on all our social channels, including patreon.com. Make sure you're finding us on there to support what we do so we can support you. And remember, guys, be extra.